Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. So today we actually got a little bit of some crazy news, which was a leaker claiming that Call of Duty 2024, or I should say 2025 really, is going to be Advanced Warfare 2. So we've got an article, we're gonna go through it, but it's pretty freaking interesting. So let's go ahead and jump into it. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you're new, make sure to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss a single upload. And if you want to support the channel directly, then you can do so by checking out my sponsors, Control Freak and Aim Controller. I use them every single time that I play. Code OGXRAYZ gets you a discount. And like I said, this month actually you can get $60 off any order over $249 with code OGXRAYZ. Lifetime warranty on any of the modded parts. If it breaks, they will fix it on their dime, and the Control Freak is literally the cheapest, best investment that you can make. So with that said, let's go ahead and talk about this article. Now, this originally was on the website that long sensation Tom Henderson, he's a very, very well-known leaker, but this was basically something that he posted on his website. It wasn't his article per se. It was someone that was, I believe, someone who was pretty credible, someone who's pretty known. And so he decided to post it on his website, and it was originally about Advanced Warfare 2 being developed by Sledgehammer Games and possibly coming as their next Call of Duty. Now, ever since then, I don't know if it's still on their website, but we'll see if it really is. I can't really check. Let me see if there's a link here that goes to it. Yep, What If Gaming. I think this might be the one actually. All right, I have found the original report. It's actually insidergaming.com. So this is the original article, and it says Ralph's Valve, the Call of Duty leaker, has reported via What If Gaming that Sledgehammer Games will be releasing Advanced Warfare 2 in 2025. Although Insider Gaming cannot yet corroborate these claims, however, it could make logical sense following a disappointing release of Call of Duty Vanguard. Earlier this year, I reported via Xputer that Sledgehammer Games had begun producing its next Call of Duty title slated for 2025 release, although details on the game were not present at the time. It's already been reported that Sledgehammer Games wants to make 2 sequels to Vanguard, but its disappointing sales could have changed plans. I actually want to see that article as well. If true, Advanced Warfare could present a new change to Warzone 2, with players potentially getting exosuits for 1 year as the integration is implemented. How exactly that will work though is anyone's guess. Sledgehammer Games' Advanced Warfare was a first in the exosuit era of Call of Duty and was a breath of fresh air for the franchise. Several more exosuit titles later, and the series once again returned to boots on the ground combat. Now, several more years on, the demand for an exosuit Call of Duty has seemed to have grown, which is something Activision and its developers would have taken note of. Advanced Warfare sold an estimated 21.76 million copies during its lifetime, and although it's not the most successful Call of Duty title, a sequel will admittingly do better than Vanguard 2. Now let's go ahead and jump into this next article as well. Call of Duty Vanguard writers hope to make 2 sequels. It looks like this was posted October 12th, 2021. So this was, I believe, around the time that Call of Duty Vanguard came out. Now, we need to process all of this. We need to kind of break this apart slowly and get through all of it. But long story short, here's what I'm thinking. 1, Charlie Intel also tweeted about this and said that none of their sources were saying that there was going to be a Advanced Warfare 2, that they were working on Advanced Warfare 2. So no one from what they understand is saying that this is true, but let's just say it's true. Like I said, this is apparently a very well-known Call of Duty leaker who did leak this. So it might be true, it might not be true. We'll have to wait and see. But at least for now, it seems like it could be true. Now, if it is in fact true that it is Advanced Warfare 2, here's my honest reaction. I would actually be pretty excited for that. I enjoyed, and it's weird though, just because personally I have liked a lot of games that a lot of people haven't liked historically. So maybe I'm just an outlier because I enjoyed Infinite Warfare. A lot of people really did not like Infinite Warfare. I actually thought Infinite Warfare had better movement mechanics than Black Ops 3, which is kind of a crazy take, I know, but that's just my own personal opinion. Now, let's talk about Advanced Warfare. A lot of people didn't like it when it first came out because of the movement. I thought the movement was a little more predictable than what we saw in Black Ops 3 and future advanced movement titles. Mostly because that one you knew people were going to either shift forward, backwards, left, or right. It wasn't kind of like this on an angle type thing. It was like you knew where they were going. You know, it was one of several ways. I enjoyed it. And I thought that the competitive was actually really amazing that year. I think Advanced Warfare had some of the best competitive matches I've seen in terms of MLG, in terms of all the pros that were playing. It had a lot of really fun modes. Uplink was really freaking cool in Advanced Warfare, which is the first time that ever came around. So the other things I liked, I really liked the cosmetics that you could get in the game. You could get like a full gear set, use the hat separately from everything, the middle area, the shirts, the pants, the boots and everything. I really liked that you had or I should say that you had different several outfits that you could mix and match. There was a special outfit you could get if you got like a really high kill streak that you could rock for a little while, that people would see me like, that guy went on a kill streak. I thought that was really cool. Honestly, yes, it did kind of suck that there was a lot of stuff hidden in supply drops, especially there was a lot of well, now they're called blueprints, but before, variants that they used to have that were overpowered. I mean, let's just put them out there. There was a lot of overpowered variants, but there was also, I think, one of the only Call of Duties where supply drops, like, you felt amazing when you were opening up supply drops, even just the common ones. Maybe you would get those Nigerian boots for the 500th time. I don't know. That's what I got a lot of, and a lot of people got a lot of too. But I really enjoyed Advanced Warfare after the game was out for a few years already. I feel like a lot of people came back and were like, you know what? There was actually a lot of really cool stuff in that game, and a lot of more people appreciated it. So we'll see what happens. If it is true, I personally would be someone who would be very, very excited for another Advanced Warfare. I do think, and like we said, this article that's kind of popping up here, they had a lot of plans for Vanguard after this game, but obviously a lot of people just were tired of the World War II era. I enjoyed Vanguard a lot. Whenever I see people like bashing Vanguard, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, the gunplay is awesome. I really enjoy Vanguard. I think it's one of my favorite Call of Duties, recent modern Call of Duties, at least I would say, because of the gunplay. I enjoy the maps. There's a lot of stuff I really like about the game. So whenever I hear people saying that they hate it, I'm a little surprised, mostly at the reception it's gotten. But with that said, it's still been a pretty rough time for them in terms of how much hype people have to play their games, especially the World War II game. I think World War II was, again, another really solid game. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Vanguard, but you can't really keep doing World War, especially if they had plans for 2 more sequels. I mean, if you did a time jump maybe into the future, that'd be kind of cool. We would see where that's going. But if it was going to be another 2 straight up after Vanguard, after still set through World War II, I just don't think that, like, the games progressively did worse in terms of sales and stuff. So I think if they did Advanced Warfare 2, would it get a lot of hate? Probably, yeah, because the original game got a lot of hate. But I think a lot of people would play it and be like, this, you know what, this is actually pretty cool. I kind of like this. So we'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. If you're new, make sure to subscribe and notifications on so you don't miss a single upload. And if you want to support the channel directly, then you can do so by checking out my sponsors, Control Freak and Aim Controller. I use them every single time that I play. Code OGXRAYZ gets you a discount, link down below to that, or through my Amazon influencer page if you guys would much rather do it that way. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Follow me on Twitter at OGXRAYZ, link down below if you guys want to talk, interact, see what I'm up to, want to say hey. But anyways, take care. I'm out. Peace.